Knockout. This is Wonder Woman Season 2, starring Linda Carter, of course, who is the real and only Wonder Woman, so far, at least. No, I like Gal Gadot. She's good. But anyways, we're going to talk about this episode using my space system. Story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best. This episode was good. I'm not dying over it, so it's going to get a decent score. Starting with the story, which I'll give it a 1 out of 2. Steve Trevor goes on vacation. He's at the wrong place at the wrong time. He sees this old lady cop named Carolyn. Carolyn was a cop that he had teamed up with on an assignment from before. Apparently, the story goes that he had saved her life. Now she's turned to this group. She's fallen in love with this goofball, and they're like sort of this like very low budget like terrorist organization who's fighting for the rights of people and also their crap. And Steve is pretty much knocked out for like half the episode. I felt it was like Doctor Who introducing a new doctor, where the first episode the doctor is really useless until he figures himself out. So Steve's tied up, and then he wakes up. He's like, "Oh, Carolyn, you shouldn't be with them." Blah blah blah. So like it's okay. Diana goes on assignment to find him. I feel like this was like there wasn't enough really going on in this episode. That's why I didn't actually hate this story. I like the concept of they're helping this girl out. We'll talk about the characters momentarily, because I did like the characters a lot, but like it just felt like it wasn't that exciting. Like there wasn't like anything big to solve. It was just like a simple case. Like I feel like Wonder Woman should have wrapped this up in 5 seconds. Like it's just one of those. Sometimes these old TV shows have episodes like that where you're like, especially superhero ones, like if Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk for sure, where you're like, if he turns to Hulk like right now, like this episode's over, right? It's just things like that. It's like surely Wonder Woman can defeat this very quickly. Like this should not be a big challenge for her, right? This was more of a character story, which we're going to get to the characters in a bit. It does affect the pacing, but I still thought the pacing was pretty good, so I'm giving it a 1.5 for pacing. It's fine. I'm not really bored or anything like that. There is things that keep happening to move the story forward. There's a cool cab driver with his son. That's a little bit of a subplot. You've got the whole thing with Carolyn being the ex-cop. She's very attractive as well. I would have liked to see her as Nubia. That would have been awesome if she would have been Nubia. But anyways, so you got her in there. It's fine. There's an assassin, things like that. It's the pacing's fine. Artistry, I'll give it 1.5. There are some new locations that we haven't seen. It's not just like an apartment or whatever. A lot of times it's just like it's an apartment or like some random city block or something. This was cool. There's like the alleyway, the dangerous alleyway. You got to see the guy's house. You got to see that like that place where they had that conference. There's like a speech going on, and the terrorist guys are going to try to take hostages or kill the guys. So that's kind of neat. Wonder Woman's kind of walking around out in the streets. It's kind of neat. But nothing's crazy. No real big crazy stunts or anything. A couple of bullet blocks. That's about it. Nothing too crazy. Like some of those other ones. There was an okay part where Wonder Woman falls out of the cab. Like she's driving, she jumps out of the cab. That was a decent stunt. That was pretty good, but not enough to make it more than 1.5. Characters. Okay, so I'm gonna give the characters a 2 out of 2. Let's break this down. First of all, I'm assuming you've seen my other Wonder Woman videos. If not, please check out the Wonder Woman playlist. New videos drop every Wednesday. She's obviously the greatest ever, so we don't need to talk about her. Steve Trevor is good in this one because once he wakes up and he talks to Carolyn, they actually have very good conversations with each other. He's like, look, the cops have all been through the same stuff you've been through. What cut the crap? Like, what is this? And then she's like, well, I kind of fell in love. So I felt so I really love Carolyn's character. I wish that they would have made her a bit stronger-willed to say that this guy couldn't. I don't like the fact that she was not controlled, but like convinced to be a goof based on this guy, and he was really goofy too. I was like, really, this guy sucks. I guess that was sort of the point of the episode. So there's that. Again, as I said, she would have been great as Nubia or something. That would have been friggin' awesome if they had had like a team up or something like that. That would have been great. Unfortunately, they never really go back. That last episode I did, that's pretty much the last episode with Hippolyta. She's just not around anymore. The Queen's gone, I think, after this. I don't know if there's too many Paradise Island visits at all after this even. I don't remember. I haven't seen this in a while. I've seen it a bunch of times, but I don't remember every episode exactly. So I think that might be kind of done. So it would have been great to have Nubia in there. But anyways, I don't know if Nubia was Wonder Woman 204. I'm not sure of the year. I'm not sure if she had appeared yet. Maybe she hasn't appeared yet in the comics. I could be right. Fact check me. Put it in the comments. The bad guys were like okay, so I would have given this a lesser score, but you know, she was so cool. I really like the cab driver guy with the son. He was like a stand-up good guy trying to help people out, trying to help Diana. He doesn't know that she's Wonder Woman, so he's genuinely trying to help. So again, another good character with him. Yeah, all the characters are good. Steve Trevor talking, that dialogue was great. Wonder Woman's dialogue with Carolyn at the end was great dialogue. She's like, look, you don't want to do this, like whatever, right? Like walk, like look, that guy's a cop just like you, right? It's a different city, different badge, right? But it's the same. Oh, that was great. So all that great character stuff. For that reason, I'm giving the enjoyment factor a 1.5. I had a little bit of an issue with one character, which is this assassin that they get, this professional assassin. He starts to talk to Carolyn and he starts to kind of say, well, you know, you're killing people for no reason, all that. It's like, why is an assassin lecturing this woman? It's like, why are you telling me what's right and wrong? You're a paid assassin. Like you're gonna go kill Diana, which in your words, young, beautiful woman, gonna kill her. So what's your beef there, buddy? Anyway, still love this series. This is a good episode. I'm not dying over it. 7.5 out of 10 for my space system on this one. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Please like the video. Check out the playlist for Wonder Woman if you're a fan, and consider subscribing to the channel. That's it. Until next time.